Welcome to San Francisco. I'm Kathy and I'm here with my travel writer friend Amanda.
And we're about to spend the week driving one of America's best known scenic routes, the famous Highway 1.
If, like us, you're flying into San Francisco and spending a few days in the city, getting around is actually easier by public transport. There are lots of car rental locations downtown, so it's best to hire your car from when you leave the city.
We're travelling in April and we've found that the roads are really clear. There's not much traffic, it's easy to pull off, plenty of parking. So I'd say spring and autumn are really good times to do this road trip.
Driving between San Francisco and Los Angeles, you'll sometimes be switching between the multi-lane Highway 101 and the coastal Highway 1. The two roads run parallel, but merge in some sections to the north of Monterey and to the south of San Luis Obispo County.
I think my biggest tip for this road trip would be to drive from north to south. So San Fran to LA, because then you've always got the ocean on your right. If you do it the other way round, you actually have a lane of traffic between you and the views, which, you know, is okay, but I think I'm glad we've done it this way.
The Big Sur section is a two-lane road that is winding and narrower in some sections. Locals used to driving on wide-lane straight highways might warn you it's a daunting drive, but by European standards, it's really not. But it is a section to drive slowly and make multiple stops to enjoy the amazing scenery.
Top up with petrol when you can. There weren't quite as many petrol stations as we thought there would be, particularly on the Big Sur coastal section, where it's actually more expensive to top up as well.
And it's handy to know that in US gas stations, the norm is to prepay for petrol and then fill up your tank. Along the route, there are loads of places to pull over, enjoy the views, take a walk, or stop for a meal or picnic. There are also Californian welcome centres along the highway where you can pick up maps and handy local information. Ask any locals you meet for their tips too. Californians love to share their local knowledge, and asking for advice is a great conversation starter.
No part of this journey has had a bad view. Every turn, every corner reveals something new and beautiful. If you're a photographer, this trip is a dream.
Most important of all, don't rush it. The joy of a road trip is taking your time, being spontaneous, and making the most of every turn in the road.